We're back with our bull. Well, we're back from our vacation, and what a wonderful time it was. We dressed up like pirates, we ate a lot of food, we got blisters on our feet.
We pet a rhino.
That's Heather's way of saying she touched my But we're back to talk about more Funko news. And in this video, we want to talk specific... Was that in the video? What are you doing?
Yeah, it was in the video.
Are you ready to come back? In this video, we're going to talk about Fundays. This time, there's 2 of them.
Sort of.
Well, there's 2 days of Fundays.
Yeah.
2 times. So Fundays. For those who do not know what Fundays is, turn off the computer now and stop watching Funko content because you should know what Fundays is.
A lot of people watch on their phones.
Turn off your phones and turn off your VCR too. Turn off your Betamax, mother. There was a lot of Funko news to go around while we were off, but this is probably the biggest story and the most interesting story, in my opinion, when it comes to Funko, because as we all know, last year was a shit show.
Yes, it was. And why was it a shit show? First of all, they gave people raw chicken sandwiches. And second of all, they didn't have enough of the boxes to go around, allegedly. But then I don't remember if they found some
Allegedly.
or mailed them later.
Allegedly.
I don't remember.
Allegedly.
And then the biggest thing was before Fundays, they put the at-home boxes on sale. And then after Fundays, people started getting those at-home boxes. While Fundays was happening, people were posting all over social media all the cool Freddy Funkos they were getting in their Fundays boxes.
At Fundays.
At Fundays. And then they started coming home, like the at-home boxes. And by the way, the at-home boxes have always been different than the ones at the event. So people started getting them, and guess what? You're not even gonna believe it.
Does it have anything to do with bad breath? I'm just asking a question.
They had some of the same pops in the at-home boxes that they had at Fundays, and they had a different piece count sticker. People were speculating, us included, that there had to be some minor difference between the ones at Fundays and the ones at home, but there wasn't. They were the exact same Funko Pop, just with a different sticker.
It was all trash.
And different piece counts.
Trash. Last Fundays was a little rocky. There were some Funko Pops that were specific to Fundays, but for the most part, it was all screwed up because they're the same Funko Pops in the box of fun and at the in-home box.
However, at Fundays, you get a whole event. You heard AJ from the Backstreet Boys singing Backstreet's Back, even though it was just one Backstreet.
Nobody cares about Backstreet Boys.
I like the show.
Fundays was a mess last year, and we're hoping that this year it is much better. But I have a lot of questions. And based off of the comments that Mike has left behind, Mike Becker, the founder of Funko, if you didn't know that, turn off your Commodore 64.
But also turn on your Making Fun. That's the Funko documentary, and you get to see Mike in there, and you get to hear all about Funko.
Where can you watch that? Do you know? It used to be on Netflix.
It used to, but it's not on there anymore. And you can search it in Google, and there's a place where you can watch it for free, apparently.
Oh, really?
But also, there was a Pop set that had the Making Fun documentary and Pop.
Anyway, Mike Becker came out and said that this would be a 2-day event, and the reason why it's a 2-day event is so they can have more people at Fundays. There are a lot of people who go to Fundays every single year, and now they're expanding the amount of people that can go to Fundays by making 2 days of it.
Hold on a second. See, do we actually know that for a fact? Because...
Are you asking me, do we know for a fact that it's 2 days because they're going to have, what do you say?
More people. Are you sure it's 2 days because it's more people? Because if you remember, last year was at a very large venue at the Shell in San Diego.
I know, but look, I'll show you. I'll prove it. You want me to prove it?
Show me.
Okay, so hold on. We're getting too far ahead of ourselves here, Heather. You keep cutting me off with your bullshit. What I was trying to say is that Mike Becker is now commenting about the event and commented on Disc Tracker's post about the event. Here's the funny thing about that. We have been pairing up with Disc Trackers for a very long time by talking about his Instagram all the time because he's our favorite news source.
Well, we're not really teaming. We're just stealing his material.
Well, that's what I mean.
Putting it in a video.
That's teamwork, right?
Yeah.
We're just stealing his
It's pirating.
Did somebody say pirate?
This was a lot more fun at Disney World.
Anyway, we have been stealing Disc Tracker, and isn't it weird that Funmaker Mike himself commented on Disc Tracker's post? Is it because we been all up on Disc Trackers? Is he trying to get some of that Disc Tracker stank?
He's trying to steal our thunder.
That's my stank!
I hate that word.
Why? He's been servicing me for a long time. It's a little stanky, Heather. I'm talking about Disc Trackers, by the way.
I know.
Anyway, with that, let's go to Disc Tracker's post, and this is going to prove exactly what I was talking about. Look, it's the same event, or it's same event, just trying to allow more fanatics to see the show.
Okay, that's great.
But I will say, it has an unusual twist at the end.
Interesting.
So does a pig's tail. I have no idea what he means by that. Doesn't a duck penis also have like a twist or something?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think they have a, yeah.
I do not know.
Ducks have a corkscrew penis. Look it up, Google it.
Do ducks have a corkscrew penis? How big is 20 centimeters?
What?
20 centimeters is equal to 7.874 inches.
That's how long it is. It's almost 8-inch wiener on a little duck.
But when it's a corkscrew, it's only 2 inches. Anyway, on Disc Tracker's post, Funmaker Mike comes in very hard on my stank. You want more news, he asks. And then people are like, of course we want more news. And then he says, a lot of big news on the way. Did you like Jumbo Chan?
It's the big anime.
Oh, the anime thing. Okay, the Freddy Funko. And then he says, I will say the crowd at CCXP was insane. Fanaticos were in full force. I'll post a recap video tomorrow and do a collab post with you if you'd like to Disc Trackers, to which Disc Tracker says, let's do it. I want to talk about this for 2 seconds. Disc Trackers, it may or may not happen. For many years, Heather and I have been inviting Funmaker Mike to come to the Mischief Toys event in New York. And he never shows.
He always says that is such a good idea, tell me when and where, and we do, and then he doesn't show up. And then, guess what? He said, I want to go out to pizza with you guys. And guess what? He didn't show.
The f***?
I think he just hates us and he wants to get our hopes up, but he'll probably do this with Disc because it's not us.
Remember when he wanted to give away Protos at our Mischief Toys event? And I said, that's weird, but okay.
Yeah.
It was weird. I don't know. Anyway, 2 days at Fundays. I think this is a good idea. You get more people into Fundays. They get to experience Fundays. But I have questions about this.
Okay, so can I start off with mine, please? So remember how last year it was at the show? So we don't know the venue of this one. So Mike might be making it sound like, oh, we want more people to come. When in reality, they're doing a smaller venue than the show last year and they're just trying to like pack it full. It might be more people, it might be less. We don't know. We don't know the venue. We don't know how many people they are planning on having attend. And another question is, are they going to allow the same people enter both days?
Ooh.
Or both events? Because what if they do it day and night? I think it would be two separate days, though.
Okay, so a little intel. Last year, Funko was supposed to have a weekend event for Fundays.
It was like, I think it was 4 days, but from what we heard, allegedly, they could not afford it. So,
well, it was supposed to be music.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like
a
music
concert.
X Funko, but also have Fundays one day.
So when I heard this was 2 days long, I figured that's what was happening. They were going to have another concert venue sort of deal. But that isn't what's happening. It's going to be 2 days for more fanatics to come in. So to answer your question, I feel like they're going to limit it where there's going to be a certain amount of people. If you sign up for day 1, you cannot sign up for day 2. That way they can get more people in.
But then, hold on, because they allow +1s and you don't have to give your +1's name.
I don't know.
So then your +1 can probably purchase a ticket, and then for their +1, they can take you.
Oh, they're
So
just
you and your
slipping
+1.
all in there, Heather.
Yeah. So another question is, will they have the same items both days? And my answer
That was my question. You said you wanted to start off with your question. Now it's mine.
This is my question.
My question
too.
was, will they have different items on each day? Because they have to have limited items at these events. So will they have super limited counts of figures for each day? Or will it be a larger count figure for both days?
Or will it be just more variants, so there's still a low piece count, but then they're throwing more in, so that way there's more to go around with all the people?
That's a very good question.
And
Heather.
that's also assuming that what Mike said is correct, and they do have a larger amount of people that go.
Or is one day going to be Freddy Funko figures, and the second day will be Franny Funko?
It should be Franny Funko all around, because girls rule and boys roll. I think that they're going to have the same products both days, and I think it's going to be a mix of Freddy and Franny in the boxes. Plus possibly Proto. You know it would be really cool. Hear me out. Star-Lord Freddy.
Whoa, Heather.
Gamora Franny.
What the fuck?
Groot Proto.
You're ridiculous. You just came up with the coolest thing I've ever heard of in my entire life.
You're doing that on purpose.
Just do it.
I'm going to end up slapping you in the face.
Come on. Heather. Come on, let's go. Okay,
I had to go to the side.
You know me, though. I'm looking for a Transformers Freddy Funko for this year, or Franny. I would love an RC Franny. I would love that. I've already mentioned it one time. I'm really hoping it comes, and I hope it comes very hard.
Who is RC married to?
RC's not married to anybody. She is a Transformer that turns into... Oh no, she turns into a motorcycle, but then I think she also turns into a car in the cartoon.
Wait, is Franny Freddy's sister or his friend?
They're like bros and sisters.
Oh, Gamora and Star-Lord would be weird.
Anyway, this event sounds like it's going to be great.
Maybe.
I don't know what to say. I mean, I guess it's going to be cool, I guess. Last year was
always good, I hear.
Last year...
Except when you get food poisoning.
No, actually, last year people were super stoked.
They were.
all happy until they got home and found out about the Funko Pops.
It's not the Funko Pops. It's just Jacob. Why are we talking like that?
But the whole point is to get more people into Fun Days, and I think that's a really great idea.
Yeah.
Although, how many people really need to go to Fun Days, and will it be at the Shell? I don't think it'll be at the Shell this year.
I don't think so either.
I think it's going to be at a smaller venue, which is why they have to split it in two. Because last year they were at the Shell, they could bring in a lot more people. This year it might be just a sliver of the amount.
Maybe.
Which is why they have it overdose days.
Yeah, but Mike did say more fanatics, but, like, does he really mean it? Like, is it gonna be like 5 more?
I don't know.
Or
It's
like
the same event,
hundreds
just
more.
trying to allow more fanatics to see the show. I don't know. I don't know what he's saying here. All I know is that he's trying to get in on my stank, and I don't like that.
I enjoy that he's commenting on posts. I think that's very cool.
I think that is very cool.
We've seen him do it a few times.
Yeah.
Like, he does that once in a while.
He's
like
commented on our
teasers.
posts.
Yeah.
He's done that before. But now he's
also-
on my stank, and I don't like that.
Yeah. He also told us he wanted to take us to go get pizza. And
Understand this, Becker. Dish Trackers only services me.
actually, he services a lot of people.
He services me the best.
I heard I serviced you the best, but if...
Now get off my stank, brother.
Did you just do a Hulk Hogan, brother?
You keep coming in on my stank, brother. I'm going to take you down. I'm going to take you downtown.
What's downtown?
Oh, you know what's downtown.
What's downtown?
Anyways, Fun Days is 2 days. What do you think's going to happen? We would love to know.
I just figured it out. Taylor Swift. She's gonna be there.
Taylor Swift isn't going to be
Yep.
there.
Do you remember the conspiracy theories that I was telling you about?
No, I don't remember the conspiracy theories they told me about.
Okay,
They're stupid.
listen, she kept doing 2. She kept doing the peace sign, and guess what? We got a double album, and people kept speculating that there was something else coming, and 2 was more than just the double album.
Hold on, let me stop you.
No! What if Funko Fundays is 2 days, and the unusual twist at the end is Taylor Swift is going to be there, and they're announcing her Funko Pop, and she's going to announce another double album. That's a lot of 2s.
I'm telling you right now, Funko is totally going to steal that little nugget of an idea that you just threw out there. I know for a fact. Because they watch this channel, they're stealing my stank, brother!
No, I don't think that Funko could ever get the Taylor Swift license because I feel like Taylor is very protective of her own IP. And I feel like...
Well, no, they're going to steal the idea. You'll have Franny that looks like Taylor Swift.
But they're not going to call it Taylor Swift.
Her name's going to be like Trailer Drift.
Yeah.
Like a drifting trailer.
Is that like a Transformer Taylor Swift?
Did anybody know that Taylor Swift is from Pennsylvania? Heather told me that.
Yeah, that's weird, right?
Weird. Yeah. What's she doing in Pennsylvania?
She's from Pennsylvania.
That's
She's
weird.
just hanging out. Listen, brother.
You know only the weirdest people come from Pennsylvania.
Is that where you were from? Because you're weird.
Fun days. It's 2 days. And we have no idea what the hell is going on, but Mike Becker can't stop talking about it. He's all over my stank.
I know.
He keeps commenting on my stank.
I know what's going on. I know what's going on. It's going to be 2 days of fun because it's Fun Days and it's 2 days.
That's Fun Days, 2 days Fun Days. We'll have more information very soon. I'm sure Mike Becker will talk a little bit more. Funko will post more. It's right around the corner, brother.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the collab post between Mike and Dis so we can see what's up.
If you guys collaborate together, I'm going to be the most jealous you've ever seen me. And not jealous in a, I made a video with Mike and I'm flipping Funko Pops kind of way, but more like, I'm with Mike and we're cool together and I'm not flipping Funko Pops because I'm not a dumb piece of shit.
Hey.
Anyway, I just want to mention to all of our patrons that you people out there are lovely and we love you and we appreciate you, appreciate all of your support, and I apologize that we weren't able to read off your names all last week. We were on vacay, we were busy being pirates, and we were having a lot of fun though.
And petting rhinos.
But I couldn't get the titles to work out on Heather's stupid ass computer.
You bought that for me.
When I tried to speak over it, it was a mess too. It was all janky and weird. So, starting today, we're starting the list completely over, starting with the first name on our little Patreon list and working our way down. I'm going to read 20 names.
That's going to take a long time.
The reason why I'm reading 20 names is I want to get more names out. Hopefully we can get all the names out this week. I think that's possible. We'll get all the names out this week, and then that way, that is our thanks to you. And on top of it, we have so much to give away on the next Patreon call, which is on May the 18th. We're going to give away some Super Fire. I'm not even going to show you what it is, but we are giving away some Super Fire, brother. It's going to be great.
It is going to be so great. You don't want to miss it. If you are interested in supporting this amazing channel, I'm biased, but it's also true, head over to patreon.com/Gastlecast to find out all of the ways that you can support us and the perks that each tier gets in return. There's 4 of them.
In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons for Patreon, and like I mentioned, in this video and upcoming videos, there will be 20 names read off. In this video, the 20 names that I would like to read are Rob King, Jessica Eaton, Joel Jose, Cody Wilcox, Larissa Ellis, Mark Bates, Newt, Bad Juju, Effigy Dyer, Jewy Prime, Heather Coy, Joe Grioli, Iz, Leslie, Fawaka, John Cunningham, Cody Laws, Matthew Watt, Sativa Shower, and Jeff Lopez. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. Seriously, we appreciate you, and you help this channel grow, and you help us do the things that we love here. We appreciate you. If you want to become a patron, check out patreon.com/Gastlecast. You guys are the best patrons. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. We try to post content every single day, and we go live every Sunday between 8 and 9 p.m. Our last Sunday live was a blast. Go and watch it if you haven't already. But that's all we have for you in this video. We appreciate your support, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.